Hey, what's up YouTube? In this video I'm going to be remaking another one of my pixel arts. This time it's going to be Jake from Adventure Time. So, let's get started. What you're going to need to make Jake is black wool, yellow wool, orange wool, white wool. Oh, and a little bit of red as well. Forgot about the red. Easy to forget about. How did I... Sorry, I just had to check something there. Alright then. So, all you need to do to start this off is start off with 6 black blocks on the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I should have checked the position of the sun actually. That might have been an idea. About midday. It'll be alright. It'll be alright. Yeah, I'll make it around all... Why not? Why not make it around to Buscus and whoever. And from the right here, you want to go up by 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then you want to go to the right by 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then you just want to go down to the floor, because we're going to be making the other foot, which is the same length. So you're going to want to go to the right at the bottom here by 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you'll just have this. So the foot in length should be, you know, a total of 6, that bottom block, that bottom row. This row here, total of 7. This row, total of 7, and then the 6 for the foot. And we will make it clockwise, because that's what I do, I make things clockwise, I don't know why. So starting from this little foot here, you want to do an up left diagonal, throw one on top, then do an upright diagonal, then you want to go to the right by 3, 1, 2, 3, so you're 1 block away from this black block here, and then you want to start here with the black, and you want to go up by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 1 block away from the top. So here you want to do like, well, you want to do like a cross shape, like this, essentially. Right there. And now what you want to do is from the left part of the cross here. I'll just give you a bit of an overview again. Just pause where you have to. I'm going to try and start saying this a lot more to try and avoid any confusion. You're not supposed to be able to make these along with me. Well, maybe on some of them, but the whole point is you've got to pause where necessary. Some people are faster, some people are slower. Just, you know, you'll know when to. So go up to here, the left point of the cross. You want to do a bottom left diagonal. Then you want to go to the left one and up 2. And then you want to do an up left diagonal and go to the left one. And then you want to do another up left diagonal and go up by 2. And then you want to do an up right diagonal and go to the right one, which has so far given us this. This is what we've made from the cross. You can see a C and an L sort of shape, or an L and a C if you're going from right to left. I don't know why you'd read that way, but god damn it. Sorry about that. I swear, I'm gonna... Whenever I turn my phone on silent, I always get messages, and I always forget to turn it back on, but then it starts ringing when I leave it on. As soon as I start recording, it's uncanny. So you want to have that. Sorry about all of the messing about and whatnot. So from this 2 blocks here, you want to do an upright diagonal, and you want to go to the right by 2, and then you want to go up 3. 1, 2, 3, and then 1 block away from the top, you want to come out by 1 to the left, like that. And then you want to do an up left diagonal, and you want to go up by 3. 1, 2, 3. Then it's getting dark, but we've almost made like half of his outline. So just to show you where you should be so far, there. You want to do an upright diagonal, 1 on top, upright diagonal, 1 more, and 1 to the right. And while it's still slightly dusk, that's what you're supposed to have. The next part is going to be like the entire top of his head. So we're halfway there. So, you know, there you go. I'll show it you in the light as well, but I'm going to cut it out. Alright, I'm back. So, this is the top part that I was just making. Not overly complicated, there's just a lot of twists and turns, if you know what I mean. But this is the whole left side so far. if you want to see if yours looks anything like that. You know, pause where necessary and such. Right, so go right the way back up to here. This block, you want to do an upright diagonal, and you want to go to the right by 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that will be a whole total of 9, like that. And you can see the outline is it's forming up. So what we're going to do is we're going to start building from the other foot, and we're going to meet it in the middle. I don't know why, that's how I've always made things, that's how I'm going to continue to make them. But let's do this. And it's symmetrical, by the way, so if you've got one side, and if I mess up or something, or if you get confused, if you manage to make the one side, you can make the other side. So, do an upright diagonal here, 1 on top, up left diagonal, 3 to the left, 1, 2, 3, so it's 1 away from this line here. And then you want to go up you want to go up from here, and you want to go up by 1, 2, 3, 6. You want to go up by 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because this is the cross part. And then, you know, 1 away from the top, 1 on the right, 1 on the left, as you can see, just like he did on the other side as well. And then from the bottom, here's a little view if you need to pause it or anything, or check anything. Again, pause where necessary. I'm going to keep repeating that. So from the right part of the cross, you want to do a bottom right diagonal, right 1, up 2. Then you want to do an upright diagonal, go to the right 1, like that. And then you want to do an upright diagonal, go up 2, up left diagonal, go to the left 1, up left diagonal, go to the left 2. So this is what you want to have, including the cross so far. Like coming from the cross, you've got the J shape, then the 2, then the 3, then the 2, then the 3 again. And from the 3 here, again, you know, pause where necessary. From the 3 here, this you want to go up by 3. 1, 2, 3. Just like you have on the other side. Like I said, the similarities, they're there because it's symmetrical. So 1 block away from the top, you want to go to the right 1, and then you want to do an upright diagonal, and you want to go up by 3. 1, 2, 3. And then you want to do an up left diagonal, and you want to go up 1, up left diagonal, left 1. So it all joins together nicely, as you can see. Here's what you might need. Pause that if necessary. I'm going to move on to a little bit more of the black detailed parts. So the outline is, you know, the most abundant part of the pixel art. But what we've got now is to do his arms a little bit. There's a bit of black involved there in his face. Once that's done, it's just a bit of a mass amount of colour in. So we're about like 60% there, 70% even. So we'll start from the right because it doesn't really matter. You know, make sure that everything's intact on the outside. So from the cross, since we're on the right arm, you want to do an upright diagonal, and then you want to go up by 3. 1, 2, 3. Then you want to go on the top block. You want to go left 1 and a right 1, and then you want to make this shape. I mean, you want to do this. So you can see where I've made it from the cross. It's essentially just a T, and then you can see the couple of blocks that I've added. So, you know, pause if you have to. So we're going to do the same thing on the left arm as well, or the right arm, however you want to look at it, of course. And you want to do an up left diagonal, up 3, 1, 2, 3, left 1, right 1. Go down to the bottom here, 1 away from the bottom, left 1, and then you want to do this shape here. So here's a view of it, the funky T, like that. Pause if you have to. Let's move on. So there is very little to be made now, actually. We've just got his, like, I guess you could call it a snout or something, or his nose. and then his eyes. So from the top of the T here to the right, what you want to do is you want to do two yellow going right, just to bridge something to make his, just give us a bit of support to make his mouth. You want to place a black block, and while we're here actually, so from the black block you want to go right 1 with the orange, right 3 with the red, 1 orange, 1 black, 2 yellow, and that's a little bit of support. You can see that. And just do orange underneath the 3 red as well, so you have that. That'll save us doing that later. So from the orange to orange here, you just want to do black all the way on top, and then you want to go up on either side with the black, and then you want to do yellow in the middle, black on top, and that's his little nose like that. Pause if you have to. And then you want to go left of this black block here, you want to go up by 3. So it reaches the top of the nose like that. And you want to do the same thing on the other side as well. So you've got this. And then what you want to do is you want to do an upright diagonal coming from the left, up left from the right, like that. And then you want to do 1 on top of each and then connect them together in the middle. And then you want to do like 1 going outwards as well. So let me show you what I mean by that. You want to do that. Now, it might just be easy to make the inner part of his eye. So from where this black is, you want to do a white on top, and you want to go 2 up. And the 2 blocks that you've just done, you want to add a block to each side with the white, either side like that, and you want to do the same thing on the other side. Those are his eyes. That'll make this next part slightly easier. So once you've got his eyes in like that, pause if you have to, you just want to put some black around them like this. You don't necessarily want to connect the black going up from the sides to the black on the top like that. You want it to be like that, as you can see. And that is his face entirely. So if you want to, check that or whatever, there you go. How dark is it getting? Not that dark. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to add it. There's very little orange. The best way to do this is I'm going to add in the orange, and then I'm going to show you, because you've got all of the lines you'd need to have to work it out for yourself. So I'll put the orange in, and then I'll come back, and I'll also have slept as well. Alright, so that's the orange that I've added in. I know that it might look a lot now, but I'm going to split it up into sections for you. And you might be able to understand why I didn't want to just add it in like while I was doing it. I feel as though it'll be easier this way, basically. But anyway, this is all of the orange on the head. Do you see what I mean about how easy it is once the lines are there? Like, you don't really have to question how long the orange is, you just have to, for instance, the orange on the side of the eyes. It doesn't matter how long they are, you can see where it slots into the black, and you can just add that in where necessary. So pause that where you have to, add it in, move on to the next section. This is the torso. Here you go. I'd probably ignore the bit on the legs. I'm going to show the legs in a little second. You already have all of the orange on the mouth, so you only need to pay attention to the bits on the side. So that's the middle view of it, but I'm going to show you each arm. So this is where the orange goes on the left arm as you're looking at him. Pretty easy to see. Pause it if you have to. And this is the orange on the right arm. Goes exactly in the same place as it does on the left. Pause that if you have to. And again, I'm just going to show you a bit of a middle view, maybe zoom out a little bit, and you can see where it all goes. Like that. And now for his legs. So his legs are really easy to put in. You should have no trouble whatsoever. As you can see, it just runs on like the top of the space in between his legs, but it doesn't connect. And then it just runs all the way down his legs to make an L and a J. So no trouble there whatsoever, hopefully. So there you go. Pause it if you have to. this is what we have so far, and what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start it's probably going to take about a minute to throw in all of the yellow, so I'm going to pause it, and I'm going to come back, but that's all that's left. I just need to add yellow in everywhere. So there you have him, there you have Jake. Note that those holes in black, as you might be able to see around his arms, they're obviously meant to be there because he's got his hands on his hips, and that's the space in between, as you might imagine. And I just noticed Tobuscus looking over his left shoulder, or technically his right shoulder, looking over it. His eyes are even positioned properly. It looks like he's looking at Jake's arse or something. But just hit the fan. But there you go anyway. Thanks for watching, I hope it was useful, and see you. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, maybe you should check out some of my other stuff. I've made plenty of pixel art, YouTubers, houses, tomahawks, tanks, the list goes on. And if you're interested in becoming a YouTube partner, hit up the link in the description.